Hey everyone, Tony Winston here, Jazz Piano College. I had a request to do Softly as in a Morning Sunrise. And this was written by Oscar Hammerstein, I guess, wrote the words, and a guy named Romberg wrote the music. And it's from a very old show back in the 1920s. It's just a classic song with like 2 5-1s in a minor key. So we're going to have a minor 7 flat 5 chord. And we're going to have a G7 that will probably be altered, meaning that our 5th will be either raised, and we'll possibly have like a flat 9 in there, or a sharp 9. And, people have been asking me to use the lighted keyboard. I have one upstairs in my studio, where I could play a keyboard and you can see exactly what I'm playing. But I can't really play electric piano. I can play the acoustic piano, but I don't feel at home on a fake piano. So I'm going to do most of my videos here. And what I'm going to try to do is, when I have an interesting chord, I'll play it one note at a time. And even if you can't see it very well, you can pick those notes out by ear, and that'd be good for your ear training if that's what you need to work on. So now, I listened to several versions of this song. It's not a song I play very often, and I like the McCoy Tyner version because right away he comes out with just his classic chords, which is like C minor 11th, sometimes called the So What chord. Here it is. So it's all fourths except for that last note. And you could even call that a fourth because from C to G is a fourth. So, if we did the notes in a different order, like let's put this one down below. See, it's all fourths. All right. And then we've got D minor 7 flat 5. That's that little, circle with the line through it, half diminished. Or minor 7 flat 5. Melody note is F, so we'll leave the F out down there. And here's our G. We got a G on top. We need a 7th. We need a 3rd. Though let me tell you, if you alter these chords enough, like put in a flat 9 and a sharp 11 and like a 13, flat 13, you could almost get away with leaving out the 7th or the 3rd. All those altered tensions make it sound very dominant. So here's some possible variations on the chord. There's no 3rd there. Now I'm going to put the 3rd back in. And there's no 7th. Of course, it'll sound great with the 3rd and the 7th also. And a simple kind of augmented chord with the 7th. Don't need that G. That gives us pretty nice harmony. A C minor 7th, when it's in a minor key, like C minor, you can do a 6th chord instead, or do the 7th. Now, the F minor 7th right here, with the melody note being D, it's still D minor 7 flat 5 or F minor 6th. And then I guess you're going back and forth between, making that either a minor 7th or a minor 6th. And really you can do it as a D minor. Or just for variety, put the F in. And probably another 5 chord would be appropriate. And here we go with a nice So What chord. And it could possibly do an A minor 7 flat 5 here, or even an altered. And I heard a great version. There's somebody out there that has some sheet music, a jazz arrangement, does this chord. So that would, why do I keep saying So that would be like if you're doing a 1, 6, 2, 5, right? Because that's all this song really is like these turnarounds. So the A minor 7 flat 5, we could make that a dominant 7th, and we could do a tritone substitution that gets us to E flat, 7th, 9th, 3rd, 13. And down low like this, it just gives a kind of a cool sound. I really like it a lot. So then our D minor. And you know, that thing I did at the beginning, I recently put up a video where I kind of learned some new tricks from Johan Kim, a much younger piano player who really does some nice innovative things, I think. So check that out if you can. The video is called An Old Dog Learns New Tricks. But that's kind of a cool thing I've been trying to put into my solos lately. Speaking of solos, you know, the blues scale, no matter which C minor you use. But, you know, if you're using a minor 6th, then you want to use this minor melodic ascending. And when you go to the D minor 7 flat 5, think of it as an F minor 6 and do F minor melodic ascending. Right? It's just like the C one, except it's got 2 flats there. Right? So same exact scale works on the D minor. And then we get G, and you can use altered scale. That's an A flat minor melodic ascending. Another scale you could use is like the C harmonic minor. So, in fact, you could use that scale over everything. But especially over the 5 chord, because that note gives you the flat 9. And that gives you the flat 13. So now if you add this note, we're starting to get that minor melodic or the altered scale. Is that it? No. Let's go to the bridge. So second ending. And then we've got the F minor. All right, and of course the chart is, the lead sheet is wrong. They always are. So. Gets us back to our A section. So what did I do there? I did the 2-5-1 going to E flat. Ignore the F minor. Then it's C7 flat 9, or just think E diminished. Good chord for the bass player to play too, or good note rather, is the E. And then so, you know, that is C7, flat 9. We're just leaving out the C, and it's nice root movement to go E flat, E, F, and hey, why not keep a good thing going? Put the F sharp diminished and then into our 5 chord. And this is D minor 7 flat 5, like that, just moving these 2 notes up like this. Gives a little more harmonic motion. McCoy, once he plays the melody there, he goes right into these chords. I mean, they're just right out of the textbook practically. All right. right, so to the same chord here. Just move it up a whole step. And we've got, that's a C minor 6 there. And jump up to this stack of fourths. Up a whole step. And then up to... Now, there's some interesting things you can do with these chords. When you have just the fourths, try moving everything up, oops, like that, except for the top note. Let's jam on the bridge.